Of the 29 prior national champions, 28 of them have met these qualifications. Top 10 in total efficiency, top 20 in offense, top 20 in defense, and at least one NBA first-round draft pick. So you need an elite body of work, you need balance, you need to be great on offense and defense, and you need star power. Those teams that meet those qualifications, there are 4 of them: Michigan, Arizona, Duke, and Florida. The team I want to talk about today is Florida. Florida started out the season 5-4. They had 4 losses come in very close fashion, and a lot of people were counting them out. After their recent loss to Missouri, Florida's won 4 straight games. And it's not the fact that they've won 4 straight games, but it's how they've won 4 straight games that has really convinced me. They're winning these 4 games by 15 points per game. 3 of these teams that they've beaten have been ranked. But I want to ask, because this is the entire reason I'm making this video, what are they doing differently? What has changed these last 4 games? So I want to explain to y'all Todd Golden's scheme. Todd Golden's scheme is fairly simple. There isn't one. It's a bunch of guards who want to play super fast and take a bunch of shots, and they're going to outrun you. Last year, I want y'all to listen to this. Florida was in the top 0.3% of college basketball in percentage of possessions in transition. When you have Walter Clayton, Will Richard, and Elijah Martin, 3 guards who are big, fast, physical, and can shoot, you can play like that. So what did they do? They took a lot of dribble pull-up jumpers. Florida was in the top 9% of college basketball in dribble pull-up jumper frequency. But, listen to this. They were in the top 4% of college basketball in points per shot from pull-up jumpers. So they were doing it a lot, and also they were pretty darn efficient. All of a sudden, Walter Clayton's gone. Will Richard's gone. Elijah Martin's gone. Even Denzel Aberdeen's gone at Kentucky. So Todd Golden's got to pivot. What do we do here? He goes and gets Boogie Fland. He gets Zaven Lee in the portal. Florida tries to run the same scheme. Florida this season is in the 84th percentile, so not as high, but still pretty darn high, in dribble pull-up jumper frequency. Florida this season is averaging just 0.5 points per shot in pull-up jumpers. That's at the bottom 9% of college basketball. So the scheme that Todd Golden was running, not working. So, all of a sudden, after this Missouri loss, here's what I believe happened. Todd Golden pulls Ruben Chenyulu aside, his center, his 6'11", 250-pound center, and says, hey, you know what, big fella? We're going to change things up. This is not working. We're going to go to you in the post. We're going to slow things down a little bit. We're going to change how we approach this, and we're going to play through our big men. Okay? Listen to this. Ruben Chenyulu took 4 shots in that Missouri game. He was averaging about 5 to 6 shot attempts per game. These last 4 games, Ruben Chenyulu is averaging 17 points per game. Vandy couldn't stop him. He dropped 20 against Vandy. 10 shots per game in those 4, not even including the amount of free throws that he's taken. So what am I saying about this? Todd Golden realized that the guys that he got in his scheme, they weren't working. So he did what great coaches do. He completely adapted. And Florida, man, looks like a vastly different team these last 4 games. They beat the tar out of Georgia, who's a really good ranked team, beat the crap out of Tennessee, who ranked at the time, okay? Beat Oklahoma badly, went on the road against a 1-loss Vanderbilt team and beat them. So obviously, Florida looks like an entirely different team. And I think Zaven Lee is an interesting guy to watch because, I mean, you saw the stats that he had against Vandy. Absolutely went off. Looks like a different player than he's looked all season. I think the slow pace really helps him out because when Florida got him from Princeton, I was actually one of the biggest critics of this. I questioned the fit because at Princeton, it's so slow. It's so methodical. It's classic Ivy League basketball. Everything is so set. There's a play in every single possession. You go to Florida, and it's the Wild West. You get a rebound, bam, outlet pass, quick shot. That doesn't necessarily fit his style of play. So as Florida is slowing down the game, you could see Zaven Lee look way more comfortable. He looked really good running some pick and rolls with Ruben Chenulu. He looked really good getting some spot up threes on some set designs for him, coming across the baseline to the corner. That was routine. So I think lots of people were counting Florida out at the beginning of the year. They're 5-4. They just aren't able to win the big games. Those guards were just too important for them to lose. But remember last year, okay, they lost to Tennessee last year by 20 points. They got blown out. What did they do? They won 19 of their last 20. 11 of those 19 wins were by double digits. They responded. I think that Missouri game that Florida just recently lost could easily be a wake-up call for them. They could be doing the same thing that they did last year. Because I just told you, Florida meets all of the qualifications to go win a national championship. They've got an elite offense, an elite defense, and Thomas Hall is playing like a lottery pick. Alex Condon could go in the first round. Ruben Chenulu could be sliding up draft boards with the way he's been playing recently. Like, Florida's got some dudes, man. They've got some talent. So, I think you should buy stock now in Florida while it's nice and low.